Native Americans of the Southeast were this region's only people for many, many years. In time, Europeans began to come to this region. People from Spain came to Florida in 1565.
In 1607, people from England settled in a place called Jamestown, Virginia. Jamestown was England's first colony in North America. Jamestown was England's first colony in North America. Jamestown was ruled by England. Soon, many colonies were located in North America. One colony, Williamsburg, was getting very upset and angry about being ruled by England. They wanted to make their own decisions about government. They didn't like England telling them what to do. Jamestown was the first capital. Because Jamestown was located in a very swampy and muddy area, the capital was moved up the James River to Williamsburg. I'm so tired of all these mosquitoes biting me. Let's move back to Williamsburg. This land is way too swampy.
I totally agree. We need to get out of here. Who picked this place anyway? I say we move to Williamsburg.
In 1699, the capital was moved up the James River to Williamsburg. A dirt road called the Duke of Gloucester Street was the main street of Williamsburg. Horses stood tied up outside shops and taverns. Barbers and craft workers bought and sold goods in the busy center of town. Life was very busy in Williamsburg. One traveler who visited Williamsburg in 1779 commented about the town.
My, what a charming town. This town is quite handsome in appearance, although I must say, these houses were built rather carelessly.
At one end of the town stood the Capitol building where the government took place. At the other end of the town stood the College of William and Mary. This college brought a very important man to town. Guess who this man was? It was Thomas Jefferson.
Hello, I am Thomas Jefferson. I was born in Virginia. I am very lucky that my parents were rich and could afford to send me to the expensive school at William and Mary. When I finished at the College of William and Mary, I decided to study law.
After attending college, Thomas Jefferson decided to study law. He worked very hard at his studies and took school very seriously. Soon he became interested in how the government works.
We had some great times in Williamsburg. We had dances and concerts. Yes, I really do dance. Although it is a great place to live. Folks don't think I didn't study, but I studied hard.
The House of Burgesses was a group of Virginian citizens who made laws for the colony. The word burgesses means that is an old English word for citizen.
The first Burgesses were elected in 1619. It was the first European lawmaking group in North America. It was a very important step for democracy in our country.
It is important to know, however, that government was not a true democracy like we know today.
I was elected to the House of Burgesses. I helped make laws for our colony.
I am also a member of the House of Burgesses. I am a man on the north side of town. Our House of Burgesses is allowed to make laws, but it is not democracy.
Boy, he sure has that right. I'm a colonist. I've lived here for many years. But because I am a woman, I'm not even allowed to vote.
I can't vote either. I was born and raised in this area, but I do not own my own land, so they will not allow me to vote. That isn't fair.
I'm a Native American. I can't vote either because of the color of my skin. I would like to have a say on what goes on in my own colony. Unfortunately, the House of Burgesses can be overruled by the royal government. This man often tried to stamp out the rules made by the House of Burgesses. I am the royal governor, chosen and sent you by the King of England. I am here to rule the colony, and you better listen to me.
The royal governor often made the colonists angry because he would change their laws and rules. The colonists' feelings toward England became angry. Why so angry?
Why so angry? How would you like to pay taxes on tea that your own country was sending you? How could they?
Or how would you like to have no voice in the English Parliament in England? They keep telling us what to do.
So I voiced my opinion and argued that the British Parliament had no right to use authority over us.
I've had enough of this House of Burgesses people. You will no longer be able to meet. I am ordering you to stop this nonsense of making your own laws. Although they were ordered to stop, they continued to meet against the governor's orders. They made plans to send representatives from other English colonies. This became known as the Continental Congress.
This meeting helped them decide the next move. In 1775, the Continental Congress met in Philadelphia. Representatives from each of the 13 colonies discussed what to do. They asked Thomas Jefferson to write a statement.
Mr. Jefferson, the Continental Congress requests that you write a statement explaining our decision. This became known as the Declaration of Independence. It was dated July 4, 1776. The Congress approved of this statement. Thomas Jefferson will now recite a portion of this document. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equally, that they are endowed with the Creator in pursuit of unalienable rights. Among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That, to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed.
It is important to remember that Thomas Jefferson's Declaration of Independence was not enough to free the colonies from English rule. A war would take place. This war was called the American Revolutionary War. Later, Thomas Jefferson became our third president of the United States in 1800 and again in 1804. We hope that our program tonight gives you a better understanding of how Thomas Jefferson played an important part in the growth of the American democracy.